mulligan all of this. Let's try to find some early game, maybe a weapon. Something like that. Feels bad, man. Yeah, cleric is pretty sweet. I have nothing. I have to play the knife juggler here. Because I have nothing to play in the coming turns either. This is a terrible hand. So he might attack and heal, but then because there's a knife juggler, there is a chance that I can roll a minion and get a hit knife juggle on the cleric, and then I can take the cleric down by losing the knife juggler. So this is my highest percentage play to kill this cleric. This is a 50% play to kill the cleric. And with this hand, where otherwise I have nothing, then that's the highest. So now there's the 50% roll. Unfortunately, I lose that one. So, yeah, that just happened. Now he could Potion of Madness. Many things he can do here. I could use Consecration to kill a cleric. Or I can play a Cult Master and trade this one in. I can draw even more cards. They cannot effectively deal with the Cult Master. So the Cult Master still challenges the cleric. I actually think I will go with this. I think I need to get some card draw for myself going on. I think this is better than spending the Consecration here, because spending the Consecration means that he has a significant advantage when it comes to cards and I have nothing. Whereas now... Okay, well this does let him deal with the Cult Master, but at the expense of his cleric. Or does he have another powered shield? This is a Control Priest, by the way. Something you don't see that often. Okay, he wanted to use that one. Interesting. A relatively effective line of play as well, have to admit. Now no number of juggles can help me kill the cleric, so I think I will play another Cult Master without any other minions, so that he cannot use a Potion of Madness to steal them. He could use a Holy Nova, because it's Control Priest, he might run a Holy Nova. It's a Silence Priest. Oh, okay. I see what's happening here. Well, then I might need to find an equality, or I am in trouble. It's good that he spent one Inner Fire here. That's probably still not enough. Okay, so he's Silence Priest, so he doesn't run any AoE. Does he have enough to kill me straight away? I think I have to risk it though. I can play Stonehill Defender. I need to get a juggle hit here. So that's the first priority, get a juggle hit on this target. Now that I got that one on the first try, I can afford to play a Stonehill Defender in an attempt to find something that I can defend myself with. Abomination is not great. From these it's the Booty Bay Bodyguard. Alright. Because he might be able to create a very, very big minion. But then there is always the chance that I can find the equality. It's a small chance, but it's still a chance. And if I can find the equality, then that means that I could deal with his big minion. And as long as I can sit behind a taunt, then that means that sitting behind a taunt means that I will be relatively safe. I'm surprised that he is running Potion of Madness. I think many Silence Priests tend not to run that. Okay. Now I have to kill the Pyromancer, because he could... Otherwise he can just clear the taunt. So now I am at the risk of dying, but the bright side is that the Humongous Razor Leaf is also taking a little bit of damage now. I just need to make many recruits. because then I have the possibility to do something with the Lightfuse Tegodon. Because this is now down to 3 health, he already spent 1 circle of healing. He might not be able to get it big enough to punch me in the face and kill me this turn. Second Potion of Madness is quite surprising. Quite surprising indeed. So is this a time where I smack Tyrion on the board? He's not running Shadow or Death because he's a Silence Priest. Yeah, I guess this is the time where I smack the Tyrion on the board. Obviously he's running Silence, so he might just silence the Tyrion and build a huge humongous Razor Leaf and win the game right here on the spot. But let's see. He still needs a large number of specific cards, which he may or may not have. But these have both been silenced with Purifies, so there's still a chance that he has an actual silence in his hand. And that might result in lethal, with some Divine Spirits. 1 Inner Fire has been spent, that's a good thing. So he hasn't Shadow Visioned for any Divine Spirits. But whether he has 2 of them available right now or not is the question. This looks interesting. This looks very, very interesting. Could I find Poisonous for the Silverhand Recruit? He didn't have a silence last turn. If he had a silence, he would have silenced Tyrion. So finding Poisonous for the Silverhand Recruit would let me kill both of these. And if I want to play Booty Bay Bodyguard just in case I have to play... Yeah, I have to do this first. I can't get more recruits. I just need that Poisonous. Unfortunately, I cannot find the Poisonous, but I can find +3 attack. And +3 attack means that I can kill the 4/10 with Consecration. So now he has to build from a much more meager starting position. Once Shadow Visions is gone, well, Lyra can definitely change things. Now he was able to top deck the Silence, but can he find useful spells from Lyra? So much depends on what is this spell that he got from Lyra. What is that spell? There's 1 priest spell now available to him. Okay. Well, that was damaged. Then what else? If that's a Divine Spirit, then I'm in trouble. At least it wasn't a Divine Spirit. Picking up another Mind Blast is pretty sweet though. I have to say, picking up 2 Mind Blasts is quite something. So I have to kill the Lyra. This is the only means I have to do that. I'll go down to 6 health. He still has a Lyra spell. I'm getting 2 Mind Blast from Lyra in a row. That was... yeah. Just happens. Play Lyra, use 2 mana after that to deal 10 damage to face. Seems reasonable. I need to get a taunt minion on the way now. I probably also want the Steward of Darkshire and Hero Power. I cannot kill the Radiant Elemental, which can be an issue. But he has 1 silence remaining in his deck. Well, he could have Cabal Song Stealers. Okay, if he finds Consecration from my deck, that's a big deal. That is not such a big deal. Oh, that's a big deal. Well, Lyra just wins games. So now I am on a 3-turn clock and I have no healing in the deck. except for Wicker Flame. So it's Wicker Flame, Hero Power, 3, 6, 8, 10 mana. I can do all of this. Wicker Flame, I can Hero Power. I can trade off this one here. And then do I equip the Rallying Blade now? Yeah, I have to equip the Rallying Blade now. No, I don't. I can play the Direwolf Alpha. Play the Direwolf Alpha, then I can kill this one. Then I can kill this one. Then I can kill this one. Then I can hit face. And I can equip the Rallying Blade. And now Wicker Flame can heal me for 3 each turn, counteracting his hero power for 2. Unless he has a silence for the Wicker Flame. If he has a silence, then he's going to silence the Wicker Flame this turn. He didn't have a silence yet, that's good news. How much damage do I have? 4, 6, 8. 8 plus 5 is... 8 plus 5 is 13. I have 16 damage. Can I find a Tarim from the Stonehill Defender? I cannot. I can find another Wicker Flame though. That sounds like a plan. Definitely sounds like a plan. He's going to get a bunch of cards from the Acolyte. I have no way to prevent that. I can give him the minimum number, which is 2. I have to give him 2 cards from the Acolyte. And I can sacrifice that one there. I can sacrifice that one there. Make a little bit more stuff and start hitting him in the face while also healing with the Wicker Flame. So now I got up to 8 health, which should be sufficient to take this game. With 2 Wicker Flames healing me, that should be enough. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.